All right, good evening once again, everybody. My name is Awal, and I'm super excited to be with you guys tonight. All right, so basically, like I said, tonight, we are going through the Forex basic class. All right, and we're going to be reviewing. So the class is going to be in two, so tonight and tomorrow, because I don't want to be on a stretch so that we don't get tired. All right, so the class is going to be tonight and tomorrow. Right, so it's going to be 2 days, and we're going to be running through everything. So ensure as I'm going, you're having your questions, and whatever you don't understand, all right, you are noting it down, and you are putting it in the chat box so that I can have them and would take all your questions once I'm done. All right. So let me just share my screen and put on the Forex chart. Then we'll start off from there. All right. Awesome. Awesome. Okay, great. So we'll start from. So I have the list of all the topics here that I'll be discussing. Yeah. So basically, this is the Mt4 for laptop. Right? I know most of us probably have the Mt4 on our phone, all right? But you can also have the laptop version, and you are good to go. All right. So basically, this is the desktop version. All right. We have the phone version. I'm sharing this because I'm on my laptop. I even I'm on my phone. I'll probably be sharing the phone version. All right. So the first topic basically be discussing is what is Forex actually. So I know a lot of newbies are on this call, and I know some people probably have laid their hands on one or two trades in the past, right? But I know basically there are a lot of newbies that have not, done anything in the Forex industry or in the Forex space before, right? So I'm going to be starting with what is Forex actually, right? And as we all know, the full meaning of Forex is foreign exchange, all right? And basically what we do there is to buy and sell currencies, all right? So basically what we do in the foreign exchange is to buy and sell, all right? And we are basically buying, basically buying currencies, right? Now the foreign exchange market has actually grown to the extent that now there are a lot of things you can trade in the market, right? There are a lot of things you can trade. Someone said we want full version. Well, I'm not doing any practical stuff like that tonight, right? Probably tomorrow I'll have it on phone, because tomorrow we'll be showing you how to enter trades, how to do all those things, right? But tonight, understand all the terminologies, because it is very, very important. A lot of people find it difficult to get success in the foreign exchange market because they don't understand a lot of terminologies. They don't understand how to do a lot of stuff. Tell them close out your trade. They don't know how to close out trade. You tell them use this particular lot size. They don't even understand what lot sizes are. Right? So ensure you understand your terminologies. Ensure you understand the basic stuffs. All right. It's just like you wanting to learn English and you don't even know the alphabet. Then you jump to start creating sentences. You're already, going to the path of failure, which I don't want any of us here to go through. Right? So I want us to really understand the basics, know what we are doing, and we are good to go. So as I was saying, the foreign exchange is basically where we buy and sell currencies, and now in the market, it's not just currencies we sell, right? There are indices. You can sell cryptocurrencies. You can sell commodities like gold, all right? So a lot of stuff the market has evolved, and right now you can trade a lot of stuff. And the good thing about the foreign exchange market is it is the largest financial market in the world, all right? It's the largest financial market in the world, and you can trade on a daily basis. You can make your $10, you can make your $100, you can make your $1,000. It all depends on your capital and your level of knowledge, your level of understanding of the market, right? So you want to ensure that you really, really get these basics and you are good to go, right? So basically that is Forex. And now what is traded in the Forex market, like I told you guys, basically currencies, all right? Now there are 8 major currencies that we trade. All right, there are 8 major currencies that we trade in the foreign exchange market, and okay, so hold on, I'm going to reshare my screen so that we can all see. I'm going to be typing into my screen. Let's see if I can use the word. All right. So guys, there are 8 major currencies that we trade in the foreign exchange market. Sorry guys, I'm trying to share my whole screen. Should I share the word? Okay. Okay guys. So there are 8 major currencies that we trade in the market. All right. We have the euro. All right. That represents their currency in the European Union nations. All right. They spend it in the European Union's EUR. All right. Now the next currency we have is we also have the CAD. All right. The Canadian dollars. All right. So those are the symbols. Mostly you see the symbols on your Mt4. All right. We have to New Zealand. All right. All right. We have the USD. Everybody knows USD, United States dollars. A lot of dollars right there. Yeah. And we have the AUD, right? The Australian dollars. We have the GBP. That's the pounds. Yeah. We have the pounds. The 7. We have guys, give me the other currencies. I know I have some rules on the call. Yeah, we have CHF. All right. That's the Swiss franc. All right. And the 8th one is JPY. Yeah, JPY. Japanese yen. Yeah. All right. So these are the 8 currencies these are the 8 major currencies that are traded on the market. Now, the other currencies, right? The other currencies that are available for you to trade, but these are like the 8 major ones we trade. And as a beginner, I expect you to stick to these 8 currencies. Right? I expect you to stick to these 8 currencies, trade with them, understand how they move and all that before you now start moving to, there's South Africa and a lot of other currencies that you can trade in the market. But these 8 that I just listed are the 8 major ones, and these are basically what we normally play around with. All right. Now, when it comes to commodities, the major commodity that we trade here in the market is gold. All right. But actually, there's also silver that you can trade, and there's even platinum and the likes. But the major one that we trade is gold. You can also trade BTC, right? You can also trade BTC, guys. You can also trade BTC. You can trade indices like the US 30, NAS 100, and the likes. All right. So guys, all these things are what are available for us to trade in the market. All right. But like I said, as a beginner, all right, except if probably you are getting a signal for someone, try to stick to the major currencies. These 8 currencies that I've listed out when you're analyzing, because the market deals with volatility, right? As you're moving away from currencies to commodities like gold, silver, the volatility starts increasing. When you now move to BTC, the volatility increases more. When you move to indices, then you can lose and make money in minutes very fast. All right. So volatility keeps increasing. All right. So those are basically what we trade in the market. So who are the market participants, guys? All right. So basically, you are trading now and you are learning how to trade. Who are the major players? Because the market is the largest financial market in the world. It does about $6 trillion on a daily basis in volume. Now, who are those putting in this volume? Who are the participants? The major players here are the banks. All right. One of the major players in the market is banks. If you've gone through your SkillsNet videos, you'll have seen all these stuffs there. All right. The major player here are the banks. All the money you keep in the banks, in your account, what they basically use it for is to trade in the financial market. They play in the stocks market, they play in the forex market, but the foreign exchange is actually the biggest among every financial market in the world. And a lot of banks are heavily invested in it. They play in it. They trade it through. They have the raw cash to trade and they trade it through. All right. Mostly what we trade as buy traders are derivatives. Right. So you have hedge funders, you have companies also, you have governments, you have all these people who are players, and we are the retail traders. We are also one of the major players in the market. All right. So as a retail trader, we are trying to make our money. Um, we are trying to make our money in bits. We are trying to make $10 today, $100. We are speculators, all right. So these are all the players in the market, and you know everybody finds a way to make profit, and our goal is to make profit. All right. Now, the next topic I'm going to talk about is the broker and the trading platform. All right. So these are things you need to understand. All right. So we have the broker and the trading platform. All right. Broker versus trading platform. So these are two concepts that you need to understand. Now, before you can participate in the forex market, you need two major tools. You need the trading platform and you need a broker. Now, before you can gain access to the forex market, before you can start buying and selling, you must have a broker account. Now, what does the broker account do for you? The broker account, it gives you the access to the market. They give you like a server that makes you to be able to buy and sell. Now, I have $100 I want to use to trade. I have $1,000 I want to use to trade. You would actually put this money in your broker account. They are the only one that are licensed, all right, to get your money and be able to. They give you leverage. They give you access to the market. All right. So whenever you want to start trading, you must have a reliable broker. Most times, brokers are always recommended by whoever is introducing you to the market. Okay, this is the broker I use. They have good service, they have a low spread, they have all these interesting stuff about the broker, but you must have a broker, whichever way. There's no way you can trade without having a broker. Right. And inside of our architecture, inside of our community, our recommended broker is Everest CM. And so if you've not set up your broker account, ensure you send me a DM after this and I'll send you the link to set it up. You upload all your IDs, you do your verification. So broker account is just like you setting up a bank. The difference here is a Forex bank. So it's just like you setting up a bank. You set up your broker account, upload your IDs and all that. And now you can now set up a demo account. Now your demo account is for you to practice. It's for you to be able to understand, okay, this is how to buy, this is how to sell. These are some of the mistakes I make. You don't use your live account to practice. When I say live account, you don't use your real money to practice. All right. That is what demo account is for. So that is what a broker is. So you must have a broker account. You must set one up. Now, the next thing is a trading platform. All right. The next thing is a trading platform. Okay. And this is what we call a trading platform. So we have a lot of other trading platforms, but as a trade trader, what you deal with is MetaTrader 4 or MetaTrader 5. So generally, once you have MT4, you are good to go. So there's a mobile version and there's a desktop version. This is the desktop version. I'm not on my phone, so I can't really show you a mobile version. But tomorrow, by the grace of God, in our next class tomorrow, we'll be doing a lot of practicals on the mobile phone, all right, on the mobile phone version. So this is how MT4 looks like. So basically, what the broker does for you is, once you create a demo account, first of all, create a general account with them, all right, like you're setting up an account, opening up an account. Once you're done with that, then you can now either create a demo account or a live account inside of your broker account, all right? So once you create any of these two accounts, you will then come and link it up with your MT4. Tomorrow, by the grace of God, we'll show you guys how to do all this stuff, all right? So once you set up your Everest account, then you log in, you create a demo account for yourself first. That's the first thing you need to do. Okay. Once you do that, then you come in here to sign in your demo account. All right. If you don't set up a demo account here, there's nothing you can do here. All right. There's nothing you can do. So if you can see, you see Everest Live demo account. So I actually have a demo account, set up here. All right. So you must do that so you can see. So if you have questions, Please, what's the name of account again? I'm not sure the account you are talking about. Please just drop your questions. I don't want to be distracted with questions while I'm teaching. Drop your questions. I'm going to answer them all once I'm done, right? Well, like I said, the first thing you want to do is once you set up your broker account, of which Everest is our recommended broker that we use inside of our community. Once you set up, do your verification, you upload your IDs and all that, then you create a demo account. All right, that's the first thing you should do. Demo account is for practice. Then you can fund up. Once you fund up, you have a live account. You can join the signal group. That way you can pick up signals and actually make money while you are still learning. All right, but basically this is the trading platform Mt4. This is the desktop version. Tomorrow we're going to be showing you the mobile version. All right, and we're doing a lot of practicals on the mobile version. All right, so you set up, you log in, you create an account, you log in. Like as you can see, I have my name there, Awalade Ogun, logged in as my demo account. All right, on this, then now you are good to go. Now you can place trade. Now you can buy, you can sell. If you don't have a demo or a live account logged in here, there's no way you can buy or sell. So the first thing you want to do is you want to make sure your account is logged in and you are good to go. So this is generally the trading platform. So that's the relationship between the broker and the trading platform, right? So your Mt4 will not work if you don't have a broker account logged in. It's just like you having a mobile phone without internet and you want to browse. How will that happen? It will never happen, right? So if you have your Mt4, your Mt5, whichever you have, you must log in a broker account. Right? Once you do that, now you are ready to trade. All right, but we are not going to that yet. We are not trading yet. Let's continue. Now, FX trading activities. Let's talk about the activities that we do in the market. All right, so two activities that we do in the market. All right, is either we buy or we sell. Okay, so if you look at my screen now, you can see sell by market or buy by market. Those are the two things we do in the market. So that you are selling, you are buying, and basically these are like taking positions. All right, these are like taking positions. So basically if I'm buying, if let's say I click on sell by market, all right, what I'm saying is the exchange, because currencies are paired with each other. So in the foreign exchange market, currencies are paired with each other. That's why if you look at my screen here, you will see I have AUD CAD, AUD CHF, AUD JPY, Euro CAD, Euro AUD, a lot of other currencies. You have NZD CAD, USD CAD, USD CHF. So basically, currencies are paired with each other. So that is when you have an exchange rate. Remember, when you pair Naira and the US dollars, you would have something around 550, 560, thereabout. You understand? So when currencies are paired with each other, all right, you have an exchange rate. So it is this exchange rate we are taking positions on. We call it buy and sell. Another language you can call it is either you are in a long position or you are in a short position. So basically, when we say sell, we are in a short position. Basically, what we are saying is that we are saying exchange rate is going to go down. Guys, understand all these terminologies. Understand how I'm explaining it. All right. So when we are talking about we are in the foreign exchange market, it is not your traditional selling and buying where you go to the market, I want to sell a phone, I want to buy a phone, all those stuff. What we are doing here is is actually positions we are taking. All right. So is either I'm taking a position that the exchange rate is going to go up, or I'm taking a position that the exchange rate is going to go down. So when you start trading on your Mt4, practically you will see that. So when you enter a sell, you are looking for the exchange rate to start falling. Or if you are taking a buy, which is a long position, you are saying that the exchange rate is going to go up. So all these things you must understand. All right. So those are the two major activities. And like I said, so let's say I click on this. So it's either I sell by market or I buy by market. So if I'm selling, what I'm saying is that exchange rate must go down. And if I buy, what I'm saying is that exchange rate must go up. Okay. So you guys need to understand the difference between these two. So those are the two major activities that we do. It's either you are selling or you are buying. All right. It's either you are selling or you are buying. So, and like I said, you are taking positions. So I'm either saying exchange rate is going to go up or it's going to come down. All right. So if you look at all these prices, the bid and ask prices that you are seeing, they are all exchange rates actually. So if you go to the live market, if you, let's say, this is like an online market, right? So let's say I go physically now. Let's say I go to, let's say I'm in London and I have USD with me. If I want to exchange GBP to the USD, this is the exchange rate. If I want to exchange my USD to GBP, this is the exchange rate I'll be given. You can see also my mouse, 1.371. That is the current. That means for every USD I have, all right, for every USD I have, the exchange rate is 1.37 to get a GBP. All right, so it's like you having naira. If I want to buy $1, how many naira am I going to drop? All right. So if you have GBP USD 1.37185, for you to get 1 GBP, for you to get 1 Great Britain pounds, you need to drop 1.37185 USD. All right. So it's basically like naira. If I want to get $1 today in the black market, I need to drop about 516 naira for me to get $1. So that is what all these exchange rates you're looking at are representing. So AUD Canadian dollar, for me to get $1 Australian with my Canadian dollar, I need to drop 0.9 Canadian dollars. For me to get 1 AUD with my United States dollars, I need to drop about 0.72 USD. All right. For me to get 1 Canadian dollar with my Japanese yen, I need to drop 91 Japanese yen before I can get 1 Canadian dollar. All these you're seeing here are live exchange rates of what is happening in the real market. The derivative. All right. So basically, that is what it means in a layman's term. All right. But if you are trading on your Mt4, you're buying or you're selling, what you're saying is that this exchange rate will either go up or come down. Simple. No complex, no other complex explanation to it. There's no need to bug yourself. So you're either saying exchange rates, these rates are going to either go up or come down. All right. Then what we call pip and lot size. So those are the next terminologies I'm going to be explaining. So those are the next terminologies I'm going to be explaining in the market. All right. So it's either you have a pip. So you have a pip and lot sizes. So these guys are terminologies in the market, and you need to really understand it. All right. Now I'm going to explain this thing. This call is being recorded. Sorry guys. The baby is making noise here. Sorry about that. So guys, as I was explaining, pip and lot size, these two things are like very important in the foreign exchange market. All right. So please give me 1 minute. Okay, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. So as I was explaining, two things that you really want to understand in the FX market, all right, is lot size and pips. If you understand these two, then you're on your way to become, a success in the market. Right? A lot of people don't know how to calculate their pips. A lot of people don't know what lot sizes are. Right? I'm gonna be explaining the basic stuff tonight. Tomorrow, when we are doing the practical on our MT4 on our phone, we'll be able to, practicalize, calculate pips, edit pips, edit your lot size and all those things on your MT4. Right? But basically, let's start with lot sizes. Right? So when we're talking about lot sizes, we have lot sizes are what actually determines how much you make from the market. Okay, so remember I told you guys, market goes up and is either you are taking a long position, the market is going up, you are taking a short position, the market is coming down. All right. Now, whenever you sell or you buy, market is going to move from one price to another. So let's say, for instance, maybe you are buying USD Nigerian Naira. I'm using this as an example because you can't actually trade USD Nigerian Naira on the market. But I'm using this as an example. So let's say you are trading USD Nigerian Naira, right? And you decide that, okay, I want to sell USD Nigerian Naira. So if you are selling USD Nigerian Naira, what you are saying is that, let's say when you clicked sell by market, the market was at 569. Let's say that was the price at which market was when you clicked on sell by market. And maybe 10 minutes after you sold, the market dropped. All right. The market dropped by, let's say, 10 pips. Let's say by 9 naira, for instance, now. All right. And it drops from 569 to 560. All right. Now, basically what that does is that means market has reduced from 569 to 560. Now, the money you make in dollars is now dependent on the lot size. So that is what the market is all about. So your profits or your loss is being calculated based on pips and lot size. All right. The profit and loss is being calculated on pips and lot size. So basically, we have three types of lot sizes. We have one micro lots. All right. We have the micro lots, which is 0.01 up to 0.09. All right. Okay. Then we have the mini lots, guys. Don't worry, all this you're gonna see it on your MT4. So 0.1 up to 0.9. All right. And we have the standard. Okay. We have the standard lot which starts from 1 up to infinity, guys. And use it up to infinity. All right. So basically, what this represents is that if you are using a micro lot, so for every 0.01 you are using, you are making $0.1 per market movement. So let's say you bought at 569, market drops to 568. For that one movement alone, if you are on a micro lot and you are using 0.01, you've made $0.1. All right. Let's say you're using 0.09, you've made $0.9 per drop. All right. Now, if you're on a mini lot, all right, if you're on a mini lot and you're using 0.1, all right, 0.1 means you're making $1 per pip. All right. Now, if markets, let's say our example, for instance, from 569 that you sold, market dropped to 565. You've been able to, market has dropped by 4 pips. All right. Now, if you're using 0.1 lot size, that means you're making $1 per pip. That means you've made $4. All right. Now, if you're using a standard starts from 1, which means you're making $10 per pip. All right. If you use 1 lot size and market drops by 4 pips, you've made $40. So as you can see, as the lot size increases, you're making more money. But the concept is that your capital determines your lot size. So have that at the back of your mind. All right. Your capital determines your lot size. Okay. So whatever you want to use in these lot sizes is going to be determined by how much you fund. So someone that is putting in $100 in the market, you can't use the same lot size of someone that is putting $10,000 or $1,000. So you need to understand that. Okay. So because whatever you are making when the market is going in your position, all right, is the same you are losing if it's going against you. So let's say you decide to sell the market at 569. When you sell, what did I say? You are expecting the market to drop. Instead of the market to drop, the market is going up. Market is going up. You are losing. That means you're losing. All right. So if it goes up 1 pip against you and you're on a 1 lot size, you've lose $10 of your capital. If it goes up 2 pips, you've lose $20. All right. So you must understand all these stuffs and know the right lot sizes you should use. Okay. You should know the right lot sizes you should use. Okay. So that is that about lot sizes. Tomorrow we show you how to input it or Mt4, what the right stuff you should use. All right. Now the next thing is pips. All right. Pips are basically used to pips are basically used to those are how prices are calculated. So if price drops, for instance, let me go back to my Mt4. Now you can see this basically prices are calculated to the five digits number after the decimal place, right? So except JPY. So if you have any currency that is paired with JPY, all right, any currency that is paired with JPY is 3 numbers after the decimal digit. Okay, so pips are actually the movement of those prices. So if price moves from one point to another, so let's say for instance, price moves from, let's say you are looking at CAD JPY, price moves from 91.347 to maybe 91.4. Right? Price have moved a particular amount of pips. Okay, price has moved a particular amount of pips. So pips is used to calculate, the price movement. The full meaning of pip is price interest point, and it is used to calculate how many points price has moved. All right. So I was saying, so let's say you bought something at 560 and it goes down to 550, 20. That means price has moved down by 20 pips. Okay. So pips is used to calculate how much price has moved. All right. So if you're in relation with lot size, to know how much you're making, that means it is your lot size times your pip. So I'm using a 1 lot size, making $10 per pip. So if market moves 100 pips, that means I've made 10 times 100, I've made $1,000. So that is why you could make, it's possible to make any amount of money in the foreign exchange market, but it all depends on your capital. So capital is a very important thing. You are coming in with $100. Don't expect to start making $1,000 if your capital is $100. All right. So a lot will be discussed on money management later, but you guys have to be prepared. You have to understand, how the market really works. All right. So guys, that is pips and lot size. All right. So again, in the market, we have market execution and pending orders. Right. I've explained. Okay, I've not touched on this. So basically, in the market, when you want to go into a trade, that was what I was showing you guys the other time. You can either sell by market or buy by market. These guys are instant execution. Right. As you can see, type market execution. I want to buy instantly. So it's like you going to the market. I want to buy a bag of rice. They said the bag of rice is 10,000 naira, and you drop your 10,000 naira without pricing. Or you want to sell your phone, and they said the price of your phone is 100K, and you say, okay, sell it immediately. Those guys, that is what instant execution means. But we also have what we call pending orders. All right. Pending orders are actually used to negotiate with the market. Basically, that is what it means. Okay. Pending orders are used to negotiate with the market. All right. And you are able to, set prices that you want to buy or sell in the market. All right. So let's say, for instance, market is at maybe 20,000. Let's say, for instance, you want to buy a phone. All right. And they said this phone is selling for $1,000 right now. But maybe in the next 1 month, it's going to be selling for $800. Then you decide to wait. Then you can set a pending order that, okay, whenever this phone gets to $800, sell it, buy it, or let's say you want to buy it for me immediately, but you have already dropped the $800 with the broker. So that is what pending order means. You've dropped your money. You say, okay, whenever this phone gets to $800, buy it for me immediately, whether I'm there or not. So that is what it means. All right. Or let's say it is a sell. You want to sell your phone, and they said this phone is selling for 10,000 naira now. Or if you can wait for the next 2 days, it probably sell for maybe 15,000 naira. Say, okay, I'm good. Then you drop your phone and you say, okay, whenever it gets to 50,000 naira, sell it for me immediately. I don't even want to wait. So those are pending orders. You are negotiating with the market. You are looking at the best place for you to sell within the market, or the best place for you to buy within the market. All right. So those are what we call pending orders or market execution. All right. Tomorrow, like I said, would, more of it is, you get to understand when it's practical, you get to understand when it's, and I would say one thing: when it comes to foreign exchange market, you guys have all the resources, you are learning. Ensure you practice. All right. Ensure you can't get to know forex market just by theory. You have to practice. If you are learning how to analyze, make sure you're analyzing, make sure you're on the charts, drawing your charts. You can't, there's no way you would understand this market if you don't practice. There is no magic to it. All right. This is not a cram lab or something. All right. If you don't practice it, you can't know it. So basically that is it. All right. So guys, then we have market analysis. When we buy or sell in the market, you have to analyze. That is this black and green stuff you are seeing on my chart is actually the chart of the market. Okay. But before you can buy or sell in the market, you have to analyze. So before you know when, okay, this is the point because basically there are two ways of analysis. You have the fundamental and the technical analysis. Right? Technical analysis has to do with what you are seeing on my screen, the charts, candles. Why? Because there's a price history. As you can see, this is like, if I go to the past now, this is what market has done in the past. All right, this is what market has done in the past. So basically, you're able to use what market has done in the past to judge what to do in the present. That is what we call technical analysis. But we also have fundamental analysis. Because you are dealing with currencies of nations, it only makes sense for you to know what is happening in that nation, economically wise, all right? Because news will come out, all right? Okay, for instance, let's say in the United States, they will release their interest rate, unemployment rate, employment claims, all those stuff. It determines how strong their currency will be. Exchange rate is like a tug of war between two currencies. One is trying to pull one down, the other is trying to go up, one is trying to pull it down, one is trying to pull it up, So basically, what makes this exchange rate either go up or come down is what is happening in the nations. So let's say you pay GBP against the United States dollars. Now, the economical news that is coming out from these two nations, political news, whatever news that is coming out, will determine whether these currencies would have strength or will be weak in the market. All right. So when it comes to analysis, of which is an advanced class, you have to understand the basics first, get good with your lots, pips, and all those stuff before you now start going into analysis and all that. You keep it at the back of your mind that you have two types of analysis. You have technical and you have fundamental. For you to be a very good trader, you need to understand both. All right. For you to be a very successful trader, you need to understand both. That is my own point of view. You need to understand both and you need to practice. You need to practice. You need to practice. All right. The more you practice, the better you get. The more you practice, the better you get at reading what I have on my screen. All right. So guys, those are the two kind of analysis that we have. And as you practice, you get good at it. All right. So the other thing I want to touch on is also, we are in the market, we have what we call stop loss and take profit. All right. Two things you must really, really understand, because those are like the first step of your money management skill. All right. So stop loss basically helps you to reduce loss. It doesn't stop all the losses, but it helps you to reduce it. So if you are in a trade and you enter a particular trade, because in the market you can't be right 100%. Yeah, like practically we are fighting against the banks. Right, the banks, they are the heavyweights, and we are just trying to make our own profit. So you can't always be right. But basically, you want to understand that if you are in a trade, you must apply your stop loss. All right, the stop loss allows you to cut your loss sharply. It allows you to reduce your loss. So you enter a trade, instead of you to just leave the trade and it's going against you, if you put a stop loss, it's going to close out automatically, whether you are there or not. And if you have a take profit, all right, your take profit allows you to take profit from the market also automatically, whether you are there or not. All right. So these two guys like your money management, key money management things. All right. So guys, at this junction, I'll stop my talk so that I'm gonna bore you guys. I want to take questions. I know a lot of people have gone through the videos and they probably have questions. I want you guys to drop your questions so that I can, answer them before I close out this course. So tomorrow night, all I've discussed tonight, from the pips, lot size, how to enter trades, how to execute trades on your phone, I'm going to show you guys on the mobile MT4. All right. So how to do all these stuff, we're going to be doing it tomorrow. All right. But if you guys have any questions, if you need clarity on whichever part probably that you've gone through in your studies, let me know so that I can answer those questions now. All right. So that we can move on from there, guys. All right. So do I have anybody that has, any questions? Someone said, please hope you send the video record. Yeah, I'll send it. I'll drop the recording. All right. Please, what's the name of the account? Okay, the booker. Yeah, just send me a DM. I'm gonna send you the link to set up your booker account. All right. I'm gonna send you the link to set up your booker account. So if you have any questions, I'm still waiting for you guys' questions. All right. How do I link my MT4 account to the booker account? Yeah, like I said, we'll do that tomorrow. We'll link our MT4 to our. We'll link our MT4. I don't have your number to get the link, sir. How did you get the link to the call? Whoever sent you the link, so just ask the person how you can get the link. All right. Whoever give you the link to the call, just message the person. The person will either link you up to me or something. All right. So guys, so tomorrow we'll show you guys how to link your MT4 to your broker account. Very important. Once you know how to do it, it's the same forever. So that's one thing about Forex, is like the same thing over and over again. You just need to keep practicing. There's nothing new in the market. There's nothing new about the whole stuff. It is what has been done like 10 years ago that we are still doing now. All right. So no new syllabus to it. All right. So you just have to understand. So I said buy and sell decision, bullish and bearish, not scale. Yeah, so like I said, buying and selling the market is like taking positions. All right. So before I answer that, someone said, you said long. No, I said short is sell, long is buy. I didn't say long is sell. Oh. When you are shorting in the market, you are selling. If you are on a long in the market, you are buying. And I'm explaining it in relation to price, all right, to exchange rate. So basically, you have exchange rate. Exchange rates keeps going up and coming down. All right, I use the USD Nigerian Naira to explain to you guys. The Naira maybe 2 months ago was maybe 520. Today maybe it's 560. That means it has gone up. It keeps going up and coming down. All right. Although the 8 major currencies that we have, the exchange rates, there's not much, like what we have in Naira USD, where it just keeps going up. It's not like that with major currencies. There's always going up and coming down. So that is why you can't see Naira on the market too, because it's a weak currency, right? But major currencies, it keeps going up and coming down. So your job as a forex trader is your job as a forex trader is you want to know when you want to sell or you want to buy. And when you are selling, what you are practically saying is that, in a practical sense of it, you are saying that exchange rate is going to come down. That is why it's called short. And when you're on a long, you are saying that the exchange rate is going to come down. So that is buy and sell decision, basically. So if you are buying, right? If you are buying, you are saying that market is going to go up. And if you are selling, you are saying that market is going to come down. Guys, that is the basic thing of buying and selling. And bullish and bearish means, when we say bullish, that means buyers are in charge of the market. Market is going up. And when you are saying bearish, that means exchange rate keeps coming down. That means the sellers are in charge of the market. So it's just, these are just terminologies, and those are what the terminologies mean. Bullish means buyers are in charge. Exchange rate keeps increasing. It keeps increasing. All right. That is why I like using USD Nigerian, because you guys can relate very well. USD Nigerian Naira has been on a bullish run for a very long time. You understand? buyers are in charge, right? When we talk of bearish, that means exchange rate is coming down, exchange rate is falling, right? So price is coming down, right? Price is coming down, price is coming down. So guys, long is selling, long is buy, short is sell, right? So don't confuse yourself, don't confuse yourself, right? So do we have any more questions? Any more questions based on what we discussed tonight? So we all understand PEEP, we all understand lot sizes. Okay, so the execution is going to be done tomorrow, right? So how to go into trades, very important, how to close out your trade, how to put in your lot sizes, how to put in your PEEPs. All these stuffs are going to be explained tomorrow, all right? Ensure you understand all these terminologies. If you've not been going through your Forex videos in the SkillsNet learning platform, make sure you are going through it, all right? Make sure you're going through it. If you are someone that already understand all this basic stuff, go into the 200 section, start learning how to, read the chart, how to analyze, and your money management, your money management we'll talk more on it also tomorrow. How do you distinguish a good broker? Yeah, there are a lot of brokers out there. There are a lot of brokers out there. Basically, what I look out for most times is good spread, all right? Good spread in the market, and also I look out for good customer service. I look out for good server, good execution within the um, good execution, good fast execution when I'm trying to buy or sell. Right? So a lot of all those stuffs are needed. All right. So and the best way is just get to the accommodation for someone that has been in the market for a while. If you are new in the market, just starting, you might not be able to really understand, be able to recognize a good broker. What you need to do is ask someone that has been trading for a while. Okay, what broker do you use? What broker can you recommend for me? All right, then get that and set up your account, and you're good to go. All right, so that's the best way you can do it. All right. Can we trade all cryptos? I don't get that question. Do you mean on the MT4 or where? Do you mean on the MT4? MT4 is not a broker. MT4 is a trading platform. I explained when I was talking about broker versus trading platform. MT4 is a trading platform. Broker there are companies like banks that give you access to the market. So before your MT4 can work, you must link up a broker account on it. All right. Before MT4 can work, you must link up a broker account on it. So MT4 is not a broker, it's a trading platform. It's an application. It's just an application for you to be able to trade. But before that application, it's just like you having a phone. If you have a phone and you don't have a SIM in it, right? If you have a phone and you don't have a SIM in it, then your phone cannot work. So if you have an MT4 and you don't have a broker account, your MT4 cannot work. So a broker is different from an MT4. So like I said, get to me, get the broker link that we use, set up your broker account. Tomorrow we'll show you guys how to create a demo account on it, and you'll be able to trade on your MT4. All right. Someone said, can we trade all crypto, sir? Well, you can trade crypto on MT4, yeah, that is right, but you must really understand crypto before you do that, because it is very volatile. If you are trading Bitcoin against USD, for instance, on MT4, it's very volatile, which I don't really trade it on the MT4. Right? I probably just invest, buy the real coin, buy the real assets, right? Because what you are trading on it, everything we are trading on MT4 is like derivatives of what is really happening. All right. Someone said, can the same knowledge used for crypto markets, sir? You need to get an entire knowledge, a different entire knowledge of crypto market. This is currencies. This is basically you looking at charts, you looking at currencies. Crypto markets is a market on its own. It's quite different. You need to really understand. This is not a crypto week, but you can, if you have the SkillsNet learning, if you have the SkillsNet account, you can go into the crypto courses and watch the crypto lessons understand what crypto is all about. When we get to crypto week, we'll discuss more on crypto and enlighten people more on how to really take advantage of cryptocurrencies. All right. Yeah, so I hope I've been able to answer you guys' question. We're already 1 hour into the call, and I would love to actually end this call right now. So is there any other questions based on what you guys have watched, based on what you guys have heard today? Okay, so if there are no more questions, so you guys sit tight, keep studying your videos, keep noting whatever you don't understand. When we have calls like this, there's an avenue for you to ask so that we can explain. But if you don't do your own part, there's no magic to it. There's no magic to it. Probably won't just understand. All right. So ensure you are going through those videos, noting down whatever you don't understand. And when we come to calls like this, ask your questions, get clarity, and it gets better for you day by day. All right. So, like I said, keep practicing, keep learning. All right. Keep practicing, keep learning, and you are good to go. All right. So, guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow, and I hope you guys have a good night rest. Good night.